Are you someone who feels like your mornings are a mess? You wake up, grab your phone, and before you know it, an hour's gone and you're still in bed. Yeah, we've all been there. But what if I told you there's a way to turn your mornings into a powerhouse of productivity? I used to be just like you, struggling to kickstart my day and feeling like I never had enough time. I had big goals, but my mornings were a chaotic blur. Then one day I decided enough was enough. I dove into research and discovered that a morning routine can make a world of difference. And guess what? It's not as hard as it sounds. This video is all about building a morning routine that sets you up for success without feeling like a drill sergeant's barking orders. So if you're tired of mornings running you instead of the other way around, this video is the right way to start. Let's get into it and start your day right. Wake up early and start strong. The first step to a productive day is waking up early. I know it sounds cliche, but it's a game changer. But as much as getting up early is important, getting enough sleep is also crucial for both your mental and physical health. When you maintain a regular sleep schedule, it helps improve the quality of your sleep. This, in turn, boosts your cognitive function, mood, and energy levels throughout the day. So I'd say, well, no. Science says strive for around 7 hours of quality sleep each night. It's not just about the hours you spend in bed, but the consistency of your sleep patterns. Try to go to bed and wake up at the same time every day, even on weekends. This helps regulate your body's internal clock and makes it easier to wake up feeling refreshed. Now, I know what you're thinking. Waking up early is tough, especially if you're not a morning person. But trust me, it's worth it. When you start your day early, you avoid the usual distractions that come later. You get a quiet, uninterrupted time to focus on what's important. For me, even on night shifts, I make sure to wake up early. It's all about setting a routine that works for you and not letting excuses get in the way. Start small if you're not used to waking up early. Set your alarm just 15 minutes earlier each day until you reach your goal. So if you're struggling to be productive, try shifting your wake-up time. You'll be surprised how much more you can get done with a little extra time in the morning, the night before. Just as waking up early is important, what you do the night before is even more important. A good evening routine sets you up for a restful 7 to 8 hours of sleep, which is key to feeling refreshed and ready for the day ahead. So how do you achieve that? Start by winding down at least an hour before bed. This means no screens, as the blue light can mess with your sleep cycle. Instead, try reading a book, listening to soothing music, or doing something calming. It's all about telling your body, hey man, it's time to relax. Oh, and if you find yourself waking up in the middle of the night, don't stress. It happens to all of us. I've been there too. But instead of lying there worrying, get up and do a low-key activity, something that is productive and calming at the same time. And if insomnia strikes, don't beat yourself up over it. Stressing out only makes it worse. Instead, try something like Yoga Nidra, a form of deep relaxation. It's not about doing a full yoga routine, but focusing on deep breathing and muscle relaxation. This can help release any pent-up stress from the day, making it easier to drift back to sleep. Plus, another tip is to create a cozy sleep environment. Make sure your room is cool, dark, and quiet. Sometimes a small change like blackout curtains or a white noise machine can make a big difference in how well you sleep. And so this is how you need to keep a consistent bedtime. Going to bed and waking up at the same time every day helps regulate your internal clock. It might be tempting to stay up late or sleep in on weekends, but sticking to a routine is key. I wouldn't say it's about perfection, but finding what works for you. And remember, even if you don't sleep perfectly every night, every little effort counts. After all, even a superhero needs a good night's sleep. Hydrate and start your day right. After a night of sleep, your body is in need of hydration. Even slight dehydration can leave you feeling sluggish and low on energy. Since our bodies are about 60% water, it's essential to replenish that lost moisture first thing in the morning. Keep a glass of water by your bedside and drink 8 to 16 ounces as soon as you wake up. This means almost 2 glasses of water. This simple habit can give you a quick energy boost and keep your metabolism running smoothly. Next, resist the urge to reach for your phone. I know it's tempting to check messages or scroll through social media, but the first few hours of your day are precious. Starting your morning without distractions sets a positive tone for the rest of your day. It's about giving yourself time to wake up and focus on your own goals before getting caught up in the noise of the world. By avoiding screens, you also reduce the risk of falling into the comparison trap or starting your day with stress or negativity. So put that phone down, grab a glass of water, and start your day off right. Cold showers and sunlight. Before stepping outside, it's very important that you start your day with a cold shower. It might sound intense, but trust me, it's invigorating. Studies suggest the water should be cold enough to feel uncomfortable but still manageable for 2 to 3 minutes. So what you can do is start with warm water and gradually lower the temperature to make it less shocking. Begin with your feet, legs, and arms, then move to your face and finish with your torso, which is the most sensitive to cold. Remember to breathe deeply. It helps you stay calm and makes the cold more bearable. I've tried it, and while the first few seconds are a bit of a shock, the burst of energy afterward is totally worth it. After your cold shower, get some sunlight. Did you know the Japanese have been practicing Shinrin-yoku, or forest bathing, since the 1980s? And it's part of their national health plan. Certainly, they're not crazy if they do this. It's because sunlight not only gives you a dose of vitamin D, but also the full spectrum of natural light, which is great for your mood and overall health. Plus, while you're outside, you can enjoy some bird watching and listen to birds singing. It's surprisingly soothing and a wonderful way to start your day on a positive note. The perfect breakfast. Breakfast sets the tone for your day, and let's be honest, nobody wants to start their morning feeling like they've just eaten a brick or like they're about to faint from hunger. It's all about finding that sweet spot. You don't want to be the person who's always eyeing the snack drawer by mid-morning, nor do you want to be so hungry you're contemplating whether an empty desk might be a good place for a nap. So how do you strike that perfect balance? You've got to aim for a balanced meal that gives you energy without leaving you feeling sluggish. The key is to include the right amount of protein, carbs, and healthy fats. Protein helps you feel full and provides sustained energy. Good sources include eggs, Greek yogurt, lean meats, or plant-based options like tofu. Aim for about 15 to 20 grams of protein in your breakfast. This helps stabilize your blood sugar levels and keeps you satisfied until your next meal. Carbohydrates are also important, but choose complex carbs over simple ones. Whole grains like oats, quinoa, or whole wheat bread offer lasting energy and fiber, which aids digestion. Avoid sugary cereals or pastries that can lead to an energy crash later in the morning. Healthy fats found in avocados, nuts, or seeds support brain function and overall health. They also help keep you full longer. Just a small amount goes a long way. Think a handful of almonds or a few slices of avocado. Remember, it's not just about what you eat, but also how much. Overeating can make you feel lethargic, so portion control is key. A balanced breakfast might look like scrambled eggs with spinach, a slice of whole grain toast, and a piece of fruit. You don't want to end up like Humpty Dumpty after breakfast, just a big pile of mush. Instead, aim to look and feel like someone with a well-maintained physique, like Chris Hemsworth. That's the kind of energy and vitality you want to channel for a productive day. Tackle the tough stuff first. Do you ever notice how much lighter your day feels when you get the hardest task out of the way early? Starting your day with complex tasks can be a real game changer. It gives you a sense of accomplishment and sets a positive tone for the rest of the day. Whether it's doing yoga, hitting the gym, going for a run, or tackling a big work project, getting these done first can make you feel more motivated and closer to your goals. When everyone else is still sleeping, dreaming about success, you're already out there making your dreams a reality. It's all about building momentum. Once you've tackled something challenging, everything else feels a bit easier. Plus, when you feel like you have less to do, you're more likely to stay active and engaged. One trick that really helps is breaking big tasks into smaller, manageable steps. For example, if you want to go for a run in the morning, don't think about the whole run. Just focus on the first step, getting out of bed. Then brush your teeth, drink some water, put on your running clothes, and head out the door. The key is to keep moving without giving yourself too much time to think. If you pause and start considering how tired you are or how cold it is outside, you might be tempted to skip it altogether. Trust me, I've been there, but once you're out the door, you're already winning. Another great way to set the tone for your day is to incorporate activities that stimulate your mind and calm your spirit. Meditation, journaling, or reading can be excellent morning practices. They help you clear your mind, focus your thoughts, and prepare you for whatever the day throws at you. Follow the routine you made. To make the most of your morning routine, it's important to have a plan for your day. A well-organized schedule can help you stay on track and ensure that you're productive. Instead of getting lost in endless to-do lists, consider using tools like Notion or Google Calendar. These apps let you plan your tasks the day before or even a week ahead. It's like having a personal assistant in your pocket. If you're just starting out with organizing your day, journaling is a great alternative. Write down your goals and tasks to keep yourself accountable. But if you're ready to dive into technology, explore its benefits. Technology, when used wisely, can be a powerful ally in managing your time. One effective method I've found is time boxing. This approach, used in agile project management, turns endless to-do lists into manageable chunks of time.
By setting specific time limits for tasks, you ensure that you're focusing on what really matters.
Time boxing also helps you track your progress and see how well your strategies are working. Personally, I started using Notion and Google Calendar, and they've been amazing. They keep me organized and make sure my mornings are productive. Instead of spending time wondering what to do next, I already know my plan and can jump straight into action. Trust me, once you get the hang of it, you'll wonder how you ever managed without it. The goal isn't to have a perfect morning routine, but to find what works best for you. You don't have to follow a one-size-fits-all morning routine, even if it's backed by science. What works best for you might be different from what works for someone else. The key is to find a routine that suits your individual needs and preferences. Start small, stay consistent, and watch how your productivity soars. Remember, the goal is to start your day feeling energized and focused, so create a routine that makes you feel your best. So now the ball is in your court. Are you feeling motivated to revamp your morning routine and ready to start fresh tomorrow? Drop a comment and let me know how you plan to kick off your day. And if you think someone else could use a boost, share this video with them. After all, we have to ascend together. And if you are struggling with being lazy and how to change your life, don't forget to watch the previous video.